Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday, new review day here on the channel, of course. Today, we're going to take a look at a brand new album from a jazz/fusion drummer named Bob Holz, and the album is called Holz-Stathis Collaborative. And people are probably asking, well, what's the Stathis thing? Well, actually, the Stathis thing is executive producer Rob Stathis, who I guess he worked with to put this collaborative album together, right? But it's mainly driven by Bob Holz, the drummer. Mr. Stathis, as well as being the executive producer, also sings like on 2 tracks on here. But yeah, this is a MVD audio release. The reason why it's called collaborative is because there's like 1 million people playing on this. Well, not 1 million, but some really notable guest stars. All right, there the two are right there. Okay. That's Mr. Holz there, and there's Holz and Stathis there. So let me tell you a little bit about this. So this is a 14-track album. 14 tracks, kind of a lot, right? But and mainly this is, if you're familiar with Bob at all, he's done lots of albums over the years. Really good drummer. He's gathered a top-notch list of guests here for this mainly fusion, jazz, smooth jazz fusion sort of a thing. But lots of cool guest stars on here. We've got, I'm just going to run them all off to you. So Bob, of course, plays drums. You got Dean Brown plays guitar on most tracks. Billy Steinway, keyboards. You got special guest on one track, John McLaughlin. Special guest on one track, Jean-Luc Ponty. Special guest on many tracks, Daryl Jones on bass. Randy Brecker plays trumpet on a host of tracks. Ralph Armstrong, bass on a couple tracks. Brandon Fields, sax on a whole bunch of tracks. Elliot Yamin, vocals on 2 songs. Diana Moriera, vocals on 3 songs. Rob Stathis himself, vocals on 2 tracks. Rick Farabracci, the great Rick Farabracci, bass on a couple tracks. Ada Rovati, sax on a few tracks. Alex Acuna, the great Alex Acuna, percussion on a whole bunch of tracks. Airto Moriera, percussion on 1 song. Joey Heredia, percussion on another track. Jamie Glazer, of course, famous from Jean-Luc Ponty's band, plays guitar on 1 track. Karen Briggs, violin on another track. Benjamin Shepard, bass on a few tracks. Bill Churchfield, trumpet on a track. Ido Mushalam, trombone on 1 track. David Goldberg, sax on 2 songs. Frank Stepanek, percussion on 1 track. James Moody, acoustic guitar on 1 track. And Krishna Booker, beatbox on 1 track. Whew! Right? Yeah, long list of guests. It's really good stuff on here. There's 14 tracks. Like I mentioned, it's almost all instrumental, but there are, I think, 4 or 5 songs that have vocals. I forget exactly how many. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Actually, just 3. 3 songs have vocals on them. Just a couple of folks sing together on a few tracks. So of the vocal songs, they're okay, right? You know, the vocal tracks, with the exception of one, which is a cover. They do a cover of Chicago's Make Me Smile from the great Chicago 2 album. That's pretty damn good. If you like the original version, you'll dig this. Got all the horns, good guitar work, right? Vocals are spot on. It's really well done. A couple of the other songs, like Island Love Sun. That's kind of like smooth jazz pop type of thing. And the vocals are well done. The song is well done. It's just it's interesting how they kind of just drop the vocal pieces in here. Also, Back to You is another vocal track. Again, it's good for what it is, but I think some of the vocal pieces kind of kill the momentum of the rest of the album, which is really, really good. Like The Tunnel kicks it off. That's a blazing fusion track. Really good. Dean Brown, really good guitar playing on that. You've got World Turn Upside Down, which is the song that's got both Jean-Luc Ponty and John McLaughlin on it. That's really good. It's kind of atmospheric, like mid-period Mahavishnu a little bit, right? It's not completely ripping like classic Mahavishnu, but it's nice to hear those guys on the track again for the first time in quite a while. Flight of Fancy is really good. I really like Looking Back. There's I forget which track it is. Hold on. The track with Jamie Glazer on it is really good, and that is track number 12. So that is Flight of Fancy. Okay, so Flight of Fancy's got Jamie playing a ripping guitar solo on it, and that's also the track that features Karen Briggs on violin, who I had to look because I could swear it was Jamie and Jean-Luc Ponty trading off some guitar and violin stuff. And then I'm thinking, well, God, if they got Jean-Luc to play on this album on one song, nothing against Karen, she's playing a spectacular on it, but it wouldn't have made more sense to hook Jamie and Jean-Luc up on a track together, seeing as they have all that history together, unless maybe there's some kind of weird history there we don't know, and maybe that's the reason why they didn't appear together. I don't know, but it totally sounds like an old Jean-Luc Ponty track. But yeah, Palo Viejo is fun, Volta is good. I mean, there's some really good stuff on here. Great drumming, the horns are great. Mr. Brecker is awesome as always. You got, with Ralph Armstrong and Daryl Jones on a good chunk of the bass on here. You get some rock solid grooves here. I like this, the two of the vocal tracks notwithstanding, I think this is a really, really fun, good modern fusion album, right? It does cross over into the smooth jazz at times, but there's enough really adventurous ripping stuff on here that I think most folks will like. And like I said, I think Dean Brown does a spectacular job on guitar playing throughout much of the album, which is really cool. So good guest spots, good stuff. A very, very, very solid 3.5 out of 5 star for Bob Holz Holz-Stathis Collaborative. It's a good sounding album too, right? From an audio perspective. So go check it out. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alert of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations as well as our merch page. So thanks in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you real soon here with more stuff on the channel. I am Pete Pardo. More reviews coming at you today. We should have the new Bloodbound. We should have, we got a whole bunch of things sitting here. So I'm going to try and get through as much this today and hopefully get caught up on everything that we got in the backlog. So till then, I am Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you real soon. Bye-bye.